welcome back to my channel. I'd like to thank everybody for all the comments, the liking, subscribing, and just the general feedback I've got from everybody from my last episode. Really humbling, and appreciate all the support. We're just busy watching a couple of fucking Muppets getting flogged inside the Crom River. That was just before I was leaving Cape St. Francis. So never fear, the shit show is near. Well, it looks like the fish are going to get another chance to grow a little bit bigger today. Tell you what, catching buses in South Africa isn't for the faint-hearted, but I can tell you it's a fuckload cheaper than flying. So, I mean, it's just under $50 to get all the way from J Bay to Durban, which wasn't too bad. I slept the whole way. That's Lambreeze, ladies and gentlemen, right there in Lambreeze.
The rock lobster. Dirty thing. Is this beautiful? Look at that. Ooh, you're a fuck.
Where are we?
Yes. Looks Danina's fucking
Somewhere in the north coast, mate.
Oh, if you thought I wasn't sick of buses yet, fuck it. Let's go Durban-Joburg on a bus. On the same day as you're meant to be catching a flight internationally out of Johannesburg. It's putting a lot of trust into my plan and into South African bus services, but it's the dice you're willing to roll when you're on a shoestring budget, eh? So just to put things more into perspective, I had a job organized on a boat and a 2-year work visa organized, everything set in place, and then all this shit went on with Trump in the Middle East, and I think I rescheduled and cancelled up to 4 flights or 4 to 5 flights. Had to get reimbursed and then book with another airline. Malaysian Airlines weren't going through the Middle East. It was just a complete fuck up. And eventually I get to Johannesburg with like an hour to spare from that nightmare bus trip, and because of my work visa I don't have an exit ticket out of Indonesia, so they sweated me and made me book a ticket which I was just going to throw away anyway because I wasn't going to use the ticket out of Indonesia. I couldn't download the ticket quick enough. Pretty much wasted my time and then told me the gate's closing and I'm not getting on that flight. So there I was, I thought I'd lost that flight altogether, but thank goodness I got onto Qatar Airlines and was able to reschedule that flight and jump on a flight the next day. I had fuck all money left. I had to go get on a Airbnb, Kempton Park. It's probably one of the most dodgy areas in the whole of South Africa, and to go stay at a very, very budget Airbnb in Kempton Park, I was a little bit paranoid. There was like half an hour drive from the airport. Here's some of the footage of the Airbnb hotel. There's a games room, pool table. Could have had a fat jewel in there. 370 rand a night. I'll take it. Start doing reviews on places. I don't know if I'm going to stick around long enough to review everything on the menu, but ribs, 400 grams, 150 bucks. That's like $12. Looks pretty legit, 70 bucks. You can't really fault that. The extras are what I'm interested in. Vienna's, 25 rand. Look at those things. It's not going to get Badger's Best Buys on this one. Somehow wish in Kempton Park I had more than just that little key to keep the baddies away. But I advise, Had to make my way back to the airport the next day and try again. Status report. Second time round I've made it back to the airport. Got a much more well-rested person to deal with, checking my stuff in, got my board in. went through all my documents, my ongoing flight from Kuala Lumpur to Batam in Indonesia, and it looks like I've got my boarding passes and I'm good to go. Nice little dabble with Zamalek, the old black label, and probably not going to be back for a couple of years. Fucking over this international travel. Fingers crossed I actually make it to Indonesia. I'll keep you posted. Planes, buses, trains and automobiles, here we go. Stop one. Doha International Airport. Well, 12-hour layover should be pretty freaking awesome. I always wonder how many of these department stores actually sell anything. Cup of coffee, 230 Rand. Why not? Oh, the Amiga store. Don't think I've ever seen a fucking person in there. Wonderful store though. Crickets, but crickets. Crickets. What's the rent in these places? They probably sell one bag every 3 weeks. Getting a job here would be pretty easy. You don't even have to have people skills. There's just fucking count the amount of tiles on the floor in the room. It's like a 7-Eleven here. This is the cheap spot. Stoked I found that. 70 Rand for a bottle of water. Sick. Opted for tap water out of the bathroom. It's not bad actually. Arriving in Kuala Lumpur, absolutely shattered in the afternoon, having to stay over at a budget hotel, get a taxi ride from the airport to the hotel. Boards made it in one piece. So here we are, day, I don't know, 4, 5, since that blunder in Joburg. Thank goodness they did offer a free shuttle, so I ended up taking the shuttle at 4:45 in the morning and on to the last leg of the journey. 75th lift, 4th bus. Another great hack, always travel with some heavy duty tape in your bag. The only reason I was doing that was because the zip was fucked on the board bag I got from Ed Godfrey, but they wanted to charge me for a checked in bag, and they wanted to charge me for a surfboard, 2 separate costs, and I managed to divide that cost in half by removing everything out of that travel bag, squashing the suitcase, putting it into the board bag, which is broken, and taping it all up again, recycling some of the tape because there was fuck all tape left, and managed to save myself half on my baggage. It would have been like 1,200 Rand, I think. I only paid 550, something like that. The cuts costs at every corner. That's it. One last flight to go. I land in Batam. I'm pretty tired, but I'm pretty stoked to be here. What a journey, but it's worth it. I gotta go sit on a boat because things aren't in order yet. We had a trip cancelled because of all the bullshit going on in the world, so I'm gonna end up cutting costs and sitting on the boat that hasn't even made it to the islands yet. It's sitting in a place called Batam, pretty much house sitting, boat sitting for the next 2.5 weeks. Just just want to thank you all for watching episode 3, The Struggle, and the realistic view of a surf guide getting to where he's supposed to be. Still plenty of fun stuff to come, so make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. We'll see you guys next week. Cheers.
There we go.
Yeah!
He just ran over him. Oh, one out of 12, one out of 12. We have a code 4 at Monkey's Resort. You don't know what a code 4 means? We're all good, bruh. Woo!